Good evening and welcome to round 8 in the Betfred Championship between Halifax Panthers and the Bradford Bulls. It's the first game Fax fans look for when the fixture list comes out. 25 years to the day since our first league game at the place we now call home. It's Derby Day here at the Shay. Easter Monday night under the lights and in front of the Viaplay TV cameras. It's 5th v 6th, both on 8 points, separated by points difference, but all that goes out the window on Derby Day. Could say it's dress rehearsal for the cup game here in less than 2 weeks' time, but no doubt both coaches were telling their players to focus just on this match tonight. So let's introduce these players. First of all, the visitors, the Bradford Bulls. They line up. Tom Holmes wears number 1, Ben Blackmore wears number 2, and ex-Fax man Joe Rundle wears number 3, Kieran Gill wears number 4, and Lewis Roberts, one of the many dual reg players from Leeds Rhinos, wears 44. Halfbacks for Bradford wearing 6 and 7, Declan Patton and Jordan Lilly. Front row for Bradford, number 8, Jordan Baldwinson. The pantomime villain himself, George Flanagan. And number 36, another Leeds dual reg. It's Sam Walters wearing number 36. Wearing number 46 in the second row, another Leeds dual reg player, an ex-Bradford player, James Donaldson. Number 18, Kevin Apple, and number 13, an ex-Leeds player in Bodine, Dom Thompson. On the bench for the Bulls, number 14, Ebon Skir, number 35, Jack Bibby, on loan from Huddersfield. Number 15, AJ Wallace, and number 20, Billy Jowett. Number 25, the 18th man for the Bulls is Miles Lawford. And for the Panthers tonight, on his 150th career appearance, number 1, James Woodburn-Hall. Number 2, Lachlan Wolseley back into the side after injury. Number 22, Jake Mason. Number 3, Zach McComb. Number 5, Jay Saltonstall. Number 6, Louis Jouffre. Number 7, Joe Keys against his former club. Number 15, Will Marr. Number 9, Captain Brandon Moore. Number 10, Dan Murray. Number 11, Ben Kavanagh. Number 12, Matty G. And number 8, Adam Tangata. On the bench for the Panthers, number 20, Tom Inman. Number 19 on his debut, Ryan Lannon. Number 16, Will Calcott. And number 21, Ariba Doro. Ben Tibbs in 4 is the 18th man for Simon Griggs' men. And I'd be remiss not to mention the Bulls coach, Mark Dunning, tonight. And the referee, the man in the middle, is Tom Grant. Here we go. Easter Monday, Derby Day. The fans have flocked to this one at the end of what's been a feast of rugby league this weekend, with some standout games in both competitions of the Championship and Super League. But this is what we want to see. This is what Halifax fans live for. It's what Bradford fans say they don't care about, but they really do. Here we go. Derby Day under the lights, under the Viaplay Sports cameras, and Halifax are playing the so-called right way, from left to right. And it'll be Fax to kick off through Louis Jouffre. And it's a great atmosphere here tonight. The South Stand full of both Bradford and Halifax fans, both with a drum beating. They'll look to win their battle in the stands as the players look to win the battle on the field. How much of this will prove important come the cup game in 2 weeks' time? But it's kick-off here by Louis Jouffre. Puts it fairly low and on the ground. Lily does well and hands it off to Baldwinson. They'll take it met by 3-4 Halifax defenders who put him down. Bradford again. Met by 3 Halifax defenders. That's like Walters there. Great contact there by Matty G, but he's deemed to be too high. And the Panthers concede a penalty in the first set of the game. Maybe letting the occasion get to them somewhat. And it'll be Dick Patton. He'll kick the ball into touch. And they'll find just over halfway as Gale pats it back onto Patton. Lilly finds James Donaldson back at the Bulls on dual reds from the Leeds Rhinos. Here's another Leeds player, Sam Walters. Will charge it up, but well put down by Murray and Matty G. He'll hose the man down. Here's Lilly onto Bodine Thompson, who runs on that right channel, but put down inside the Fax 20. Bradford tackles in the bag here. Lilly runs across field, goes flat to Walters, little run around, finds Patton. Patton covers it through. Touched by Louis Jouffre, and it's back to 1 for the Bradford Bulls. We'll have 6 more tackles on the Panthers line here. Holmes at dummy half. Hands it off to the big man, Kevin Appo. Flanagan challenged at dummy half. Finds Lilly onto Thompson. Thompson tries to shake off the challenger Keys and Mason, but goes down 10 metres out from the line. Here's Lilly looking for the inside runner. And Donaldson gets it with no real momentum there. Quick play the ball though as Lilly fires out the back to Patton. Patton short ball to Appo. Jouffre deals downstairs. So Murray comes across to help out. Last tackle here for the Bulls as George Flanagan tries to go from dummy half. But the Panthers do well to hold him out there. And they pass the first defensive test of the game. As that South stand roars its approval. It's been a long time since that South stand's been so loud. Well, down there, Halifax throw the ball away. That's awful. What on earth are they doing there? They concede the dropout. Is this atmosphere getting to the players somewhat? And Halifax lucky to come away with just the dropout conceded as Keys grubbers it along the ground. It's nice and dry now, but the pitch is absolutely sodden. And Bradford will have more pressure on this line. Donaldson hands it on to Walters, who meets Tangata, G and Ma waiting for him in defence just outside the 20. Flanagan looks right and finds Donaldson. Left foot step, but goes inside. Put down by Ma and Woodburn Hall. Here's Patton again. Bradford play the tails up. Long ball to Kieran Gill, but great tackle there by Louis Jouffre. Helped out by McCone. Appo onto Patton, grubbers it through. Bradford players waiting for his try here, and it looks like they're over. And Bradford get the try that the early players deserved. And it's all too easy for the Bradford Bulls there. And all you can hear at the moment are the cheers of their fans. And it's one of the dual regmen, Sam Walters, who gets the try. Far too easy for Bradford. And after 3 or so sets on their own line, Halifax finally concede. And it leaves Dick Patton with a relatively easy conversion attempt for the Bulls. Which he converts with ease. And after less than 5 minutes here in the first half, it's the worst possible start for Fax. Halifax 0, Bradford 6. And Bradford with practically all the possession so far, as Jouffre this time goes really deep, and that's going too deep, and it's an absolute nightmare start for Halifax so far. Just giving possession after possession to the Bulls. This time it's comfortably out on the full from Jouffre, and it just invites Bradford into Halifax territory as Patton kicks the ball to touch. And it's Apo who will take the ball from that penalty, but well put down there by G and Moore. Here's Patton, on to Donaldson. Donaldson always an enthusiastic runner with the ball. Gets the ball to 10 metres out from the Fax line. Flanagan option left and right, but goes right, finds Lilly. Lilly out the back to Holmes. Holmes finds the ex-Fax man Joe Rundle, but well put down there by 3 Fax defenders. Thompson at dummy half finds Lilly. On to Walters. Walters goes back from whence the ball came. Manages to get the offload. Out to Flanagan. Finds Baldwinson, who just takes it up the middle. Put down by 3 Fax defenders, including Moore and G. Here's Patton, finds Tom Owens onto Gill. Gill tries to step out the challenge. Eventually put down by 3 Fax defenders. Last tackle here for the Bulls. Apo fires it out to Patton. Patton kicks it towards the middle. Taken by the Bradford man, but well wrapped up there by Mason, I think it is, on that side. And Halifax defend the line well again. Can they actually get their hands on the ball and make some yards here? And this Bradford defence charges up. They're really up for this game, and this Bradford Bulls side. There's Saltonstall trying to make some yards. Finds the 20 metre line there. Moore finds Murray. Murray is met by 3 Bradford defenders waiting for him. Walters and Flanagan put him down. Moore goes to the blind side and Dufresne finds a gap, tries to go through. Put down well by Flanagan, but it's a quick play of the ball as Brandon Moore finds Tangata. Tangata goes direct past the halfway line. Not a bad set here as Halifax reach the last tackle. Moore finds it back to Keys, and Keys will put it up. They spiral bomb going everywhere, but Holmes deals with it well. And Halifax finally out of some sort of danger zone. Well, looks put pressure on this Bradford attack here as Roberts takes the ball up, put down by 3 Halifax defenders. Good run from dummy half there as Jordan Lilly looks for the 40-20. He looks like he's going to get it as well. Walmsley rushing back, but does well, and the lushness of the turf from this rain helping out Lachlan Walmsley, but it's a great result for Bradford as they try and pen this Halifax side back in their own territory. Moore finds Woodburn all onto McComb. McComb makes good yards after contact there, does McComb. Dragging Donaldson and Apo with him. Dufresne on to Matty G. Runs across and does well. Good yards after contact once more. Moore on to Ma. Trundles the ball up. Thought about the offload, but just kept holding himself. Last tackle here for the Panthers as Keys puts it high towards the left-hand corner. No real pressure on Holmes, it's too deep. As Holmes steps out the challenge, and Jake Mason does well, and Jake Mason drags him out, and that's a great result there for Halifax. Brilliant defence there as Jake the State Mason drags Tom Holmes out, and a bit of naivety play from the Bradford halfback come fullback there as the South Stand roars, trying to inspire this side to come back into this game. And they'll get to play the ball centre field, and Halifax will finally get a set of 6 in decent territory there as McComb takes it 15 metres out from the line. Here's Dan Murray, puts on a bit of a step but takes a tackle 10 metres out centre field. Options left and right here for Fax. They go left. Moore finds Ma. Dummies himself, Ma. Well put down by the Bradford defence. Still a few tackles here for Halifax to play with. Moore finds Tangata. Tangata thought about the pass but goes himself, but Well marshalled there by the Bradford defence. Slowing the play the ball down as well, getting a bit scrappy as Brandon Moore goes himself over the line, and Brandon Moore has scored just like he did on Good Friday last year. Brandon Moore dives over from dummy half, and it's a captain's knock if ever there was one. Exactly what the Panthers needed after a frankly awful start to the game. And after 11 minutes here at the Shay, Halifax strike back. Halifax 4, Bradford 6 with a kick to come, and straight underneath those posts, Joe Keys should level this game up. And the pleasing thing for Halifax is the first venture down into Bradford territory. They come away with points. And after all the ball and possession that Bradford have had before, to come out all level is a brilliant result for the Panthers. As Joe Keys giving a much needed confidence boosting kick in front of the post. And the crowd will tell you Joe Keys gets his first goal of the evening. And it's game back on here, as that South Stand Rhodes' approval of that play. Game on here. And now with Tom Holmes to get us back underway. His mistake going out in a touch that gave Halifax the platform to strike back, and Will Maher takes it back up. Moore finds Murray. Met by a welcome committee of 3 Bulls defenders there. Moore on to Dufresne. On the blind side finds G. G Wabai, he stripped the ball out there surely, and the referee, Tom Grant, has given it clear as day there. And the first penalty of the game goes to the Panthers. First penalty goes the Panthers' way in terms of that game. Bradford have had one already. Here's Tangata from the penalty. It's the first Panthers penalty of the game, should I say. I'll get there eventually. Here's Murray, finds Keys. Keys brings on Kavanagh on the angle. Good running there by Kavanagh. Can he get a quick play of the ball? He can't, because Walters is used his Super League experience there. Murray takes it direct. Good run there by Murray. But still, this Bradford defence holding down, and quite rightly, Tom Grant giving a 6 again, and that's definitely the first 6 again in the game. Halifax with tackles in the bag here on Bradford's line. Here's Dufresne, short ball to G. G put down, the ball goes backwards, but the referee adjudges a knock on. And Halifax, after such a promising position, cough up possession. And it'll be a scrum to the Bulls. 10 metres out, centre field. A chance missed there for the Panthers to take the lead here. But can they put more pressure using their defence? As Ben Blackmore runs the ball up, finds the 20 metre line. It's good defence again from the Panthers, rushing up, putting the Bradford man down. Here's Roberts, and the current Leeds Rhinos man takes the ball down 35 metres from his own line. Flanagan falls over from dummy half, trying to milk a penalty there, but nothing given from Tom Grant. As Bradford losing the way a little bit, as Patton kicks the ball, he strikes the ball. It's going to be an accidental offside here. A bit poor play there from Brandon Moore, really. If he'd have just let the ball go and go back to Bradford, they'd have just kicked the ball again. But as it is, Bradford will get the ball back for an accidental offside. gifting them more possession there. But in the heat of the battle, you just dive on the ball. But it just means that Bradford gets 6 more tackles here. And so they'll form the scrum, 20 metres in from touch. They'll hold the ball back as Patton runs round, finds Lilly, brings in Buddy Thompson on the angle. And Halifax get penalised from being offside at the scrum. Bradford, a cute little play there, keeping the ball at the back of the scrum. The defenders outside the scrum, too eager to get forward. And once more, just giving Bradford licence to come straight in to Halifax territory. And that's exactly what Joe Rundle does from the penalty. How he'd love a try against his former side. They go blind through Lilly onto Walters. Walters steps through, a good play there from Halifax to keep him there. Here's Lilly once more. Finds Baldwinson. Baldwinson put down by 3 Fax defenders. 10 metres out. Options left and right here for the Bulls, and they get a 6 again. Awful result there. 6 more tackles for Bradford on Halifax's line. As Arundel takes his tackle. Less than 5 out from the line. Here's Lilly, runs lateral. Lofted ball to Patton. Patton short to Appo, and Appo spills it forward. And that's a great result for Halifax. Brilliant defence there. Forcing the mistake. And the players celebrating like a try, near enough. There's plenty of big hits and passion out on that field. Brilliant possession there. And it was Dufresne who put pressure on him well. On the big Papua New Guinean. Spilled the ball. Resulting in a scrum 10 metres out from the Panthers line. As Bradford pushed the scrum. Looking like a rugby union maul here, but Halifax somehow end up with the ball. As Saltonstall takes the ball up. This Bradford defence enthusiastic, they're really quick out of the blocks, this Bradford defence. Calls of offside going there. And they're still offside. How they've not been penalised, I don't know, but they have eventually now. The penalty just had to come. As George Flanagan, the pantomime villain, is just getting warmed up here. As the South Stand give Flanagan the suitable welcome there. Keys boosts the ball a touch, we're still out of our own half here. But Mason takes a quick tap and makes some good yards there, does Jake the Snake. As the rain comes down once again. Here's Keys, brings on Mar on the angle. Mar takes a contact and just goes down with the ball, 40 out. Moore finds Keys. Back inside to Murray. But finds 3 Bradford players waiting for him, and Sam Walters just unceremoniously dumps him to the ground. Donaldson that was, sorry. Here's G. Well hit by Appo. There's lots of 40 numbers out there. Forgive me if I make a mistake. Here's Tangata. Find Keys. Keys kicks it to the corner. Will it go out into touch? He won't, because Ben Blackmore takes him, but Halifax force him out. And Lachlan Wolsey out there celebrating like he scored there. Brilliant defence there from the Panthers. They win the repeat set. Great little kick through from Joe Keys. Just sitting up in the turf and making Ben Blackmore make a decision. As Bradford with good length from that dropout. As Will Maher has room to run and finds halfway. And a pretty good result there for Bradford. Long dropout. But Halifax go blind. Through Mason. Through Cavanagh, my mistake. Keys runs across field, finds Dufresne. No willing runners, just takes up himself. This rain's bucketing down. Brandon Moore goes himself and dummy half. Great run there from the captain. As Bradford once more holding down. Here's Keys. Dufresne steps inside. Put down by 3 Bulls defenders there. Keys goes blind. Little grubber through. Well dealt with by Tom Holmes. He does well there. Brilliant play from the fullback. We've seen the good and the bad from Tom Holmes there. That was great play by the fullback. And here's Apo looking to make yards for this Bulls side. Here's Kieran Gill, steps out of challenge, but well met there by Murray. And G puts him down. Held out by Ma there as well. As Bradford trying to make way out their own territory here. There's Patton on the 4, just goes for length, centre field. Woodburn all, hands off to Walmsley. Walmsley looking for space out that wide, but well dealt with by Lewis Roberts there. Eventually finished off by Apo as Roberts is holding down. Dufresne finds Saltonstall, who finds nothing but a black wall of Bulls defenders waiting for him. Here's Calcott onto the field. Onto the field for Will Mark. Calcott there. The next 23 minutes has flown by. Mason makes the 40-metre line. Here's Keys. Runs across the field. Here's Dufresne. Out the back to Woodburn all. Boards in motion for Halifax. But Patton does well to put pressure on him, put him down on halfway. Last tackle here for Fax. Here's Dufresne. Puts it high, under pressure from the Bradford defence. As Roberts just lets it bounce. As Halifax just refused to tackle him near enough. Eventually put him down. One of the team leaders needs to make themselves known, because all I can hear is this at the moment. As Apo finds halfway for the Bulls. Billy Jowett fresh onto the field at dummy half. Enters a Panthers territory. Ben Blackmore off the wing. Makes more yards for the Bulls. Finds Halifax's 30. And they struggle to put him down there. Bulls go left. Patton thought about the pass. Dummies and Matty G does well. Last tackle here for Bradford. Jowett waits a dummy half. Finds Lilly, and Lilly will put it up high. Challenge for the ball, but Woodburn does really well. Was that a challenge in the air? He's ruled a knock on there somehow. I'm not too sure how he's come up with that, but he's adjudged that James Woodburn Hall's not that on. And Bradford will have a scrum. 10 metres out from the line. I cannot see a knock on there at all. But it's not my opinion that matters, it's the opinion of the referee, Tom Grant. And he's adjudged that Woodburn Hall knocked it on into Kieran Gill. Well, he's gone to claim that ball. So Bradford, great attacking position for them. Scrum down, 10 metres out, and they'll go right. Jowett fires out to Lilly. Lilly finds Tom Holmes trying to go outside of Mason, but Mason does well. Puts him down, 5 out. Here's Arundel. Bags of tackles here for Bradford on Halifax's line. Short ball to Bodine Thompson. Dealt with well by that Panthers defence, but Bradford threatening here. Jowett fires out Donaldson. He finds Patton short ball to Apo. Put down by 3 Halifax defenders. Gill finds Patton. On to Walters, great ball inside, and Bradford are in. Great play there And Bradford are making the possession in Halifax's territory count. And Walters is causing all sorts of hassle in this Halifax defence. Pushed off Calcott. And Jordan Baldwinson it was. Rushed onto that ball. And Bradford are back in front here. 10.6 with a kick to come. And with a kick in front of the post, you would think that Patton will put it over. Patton strikes it hard, through the post. And Bradford go 12-6 up here in this local derby. It seems simple. Halifax, you just got to stop giving possession away, whether it's through hands or by penalties. With Jufrey once more, kick off. That looks deep again. I think he's judged that perfectly. No, he hasn't. He's out on the full again. And twice on the trot, Louis Jufrey from the kick-off. Out on the full, and it's a cardinal sin, is that. And his commentators curse because they're just gifting Bradford so much territory through stuff out they don't need to do. As Apo with a head of steam runs into the Halifax line. Matty G late there, but nothing given by the referee. Here's Baldwinson getting that Bradford crowd behind those posts up there. The Bulls playing with their tails up here. Jowett finds Walters. Walters causing all sorts of chaos in this Halifax defence. Put down by 3. Jowett waits, goes left to Patton. Patton brings on Gill on the angle. Tries to brush off Jufrey. And knocks the ball on. And Halifax survive just. As Adam Tangata, should have come off the field, but the RFL official stops him for some reason. Just delaying Ryan Lannon's second debut for the club, but his first since his permanent move from Salford. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. Halifax 6, Bradford 12, as Halifax go blind from the scrum. Zach McComb trying to make yards. How much he would love another Derby Day moment as Lannon eventually gets onto the field. And Tom Grant finally gives a penalty for offside against the Bulls after the crowd's been calling for it for so long. And Halifax look to get on with it quickly. Saltonstall straight from the penalty. Halifax stepping up the pace a little bit now. Maybe that's the way to get back at this Bulls side. Moore finds Jufrey. Finds Murray on the angle. But solid defence there from the two Leeds men, Donaldson and Walters. Moore finds Keys. Brings on Lannon on the angle. Good run there from the new man. Halifax go blind. Keys out the back to Mason. Mason out to Wolseley. Lachlan Wolseley is in. Great move from Halifax. And Lachlan Wolseley scores his 11th try of the season. Fantastic play for the Panthers. And Halifax strike back almost immediately. And it almost seems inevitable that when Lachlan Wolseley plays, he scores. I mean, less than 10 minutes to go here in this first half. Halifax strike back to 10 points to 12 with a kick to come. Lovely move there from Halifax. And it all came from that penalty, picking up the pace, quick kick to touch, quick tap from Saltonstall. And eventually the pace told. as Lachlan Walmsley scores his 11th try of the season. And can Keys turn this 4 into 6? Walmsley improved the angle for him just a little bit, going in at the corner. But how good would it be after the horror start and all of the daft penalties and loss of possession if Keys can land this goal here? It's gone high and it's handsome, and Joe Keys has found his kicking boots again. And with just over 8 minutes to go here till half time, we'll level up once more. Halifax Panthers 12, Bradford Bulls 12. What a game so far. It's end to end, blood and thunder, typical Derby Day game here, as Tom Holmes will get us underway again. Well taken by Walmsley, finds Dan Murray, who's got through a lot of workers. Murray, but he's met by 4-5 Bradford men who try to push him back, trying to make the sides of their pack tell, and they do well. Here's Calcott. He's met by force, but he does well to keep his ground. Here's Lannon. He runs in, does well, still moving after contact here. Still messing around the play of the ball, the Bulls. Jufre brings on G on the angle. Runs lateral but finds a gap. Pulls his nose through, put down 30 from the line. Moore goes from dummy half. Great run there from Brandon Moore. As Halifax only just past the 40 on the last tackle here. Here's Jufre. Measured kick. And Holmes collects as the rain once more. Teams down here at the Shay. Bradford will start the set. 25 out. Here's Roberts. Met by a wall of blue and white there. Puts him down just shy of 30. Lilly at dummy half. Finds a substitute, Ebon Skur. And Blackmore jumping in at dummy half from the wing. Makes some good yards there for Bradford into Halifax territory. Jowett finds Patton. Patton just dinks the ball over, but caught on the full by James Saltonstall. Read it well and returns the ball, but it's good contact there by Skur. Throws his way about well, does the prop forward. Here's Woodburn Hall on his 150th career appearance. How much would he love a try? Jufre finds Walmsley. Walmsley steps out the challenge, does well. This Bradford defence very quick out of the blocks as Aribi Doro comes onto the field, replacing Dan Murray for the last 6 minutes this first half. Here he is, Doro runs across field with pace. Here he is, Doro, still going, goes past halfway. Last tackle here for Fax as Jufre gets the ball, puts it high, it's spiralling. No, once it's bounced, Walls does to tap it back. The ball spilled, but Bradford somehow dive on it and they'll start the set on the 30 as Blackmore runs direct, met by 3 Panthers defenders. Here's Skur again, winds up well, good contact there by Lannon, putting himself about already, the new boy. Good contact again. As Bradford already in Halifax territory. Here's Skur again. Great hit by Kavanagh there. Well, quick play the ball by Skur as Bradford break on the blind. Kavanagh again. Looking to put himself about. He knows what it's all about, the Faxland on Derby Day. As Lilly puts it high towards the corner. Well taken by Woodburn Hall. Keeps hold of it this time. As Halifax look to counter-attack here, as Mason is met by a wall of black there. Here's Saltonstall out, and the ball's gone back. The ball spilled. It's awful. It's terrible. And it's a knock on, and they just don't need to do that. And yet again, Halifax trying to force the pass, trying to play expansive, not just in the wrong area of the field, but in the wrong conditions. Giving Bradford a golden opportunity to go in at half time in front with a scrum 10 metres out here. Here they are. Lilly on the right brings in Blackmore on the angle, trying to spin out the challenge. He's still going, but eventually put down. Quick play of the ball. Lilly tries to go himself and dummy half. They slowly play the ball down. Here's ball. Donaldson, nearly at the line. Bradford with tackles in the bag here. Good pressure there from Halifax defence. And here's Wolseley. Oh, Wolseley. Just the ball, but it matters not because Bradford are given the penalty by referee Tom Grant. And will just go for 2 here. And I think in the reflection of this first half, I think Halifax might take 2 points here. Because it could well be worse. 2 points in the grand scheme of things isn't that bad a result here. Less than 3 minutes to go here, and Bradford will probably take the full minute here to take this shot at goal. As this rain keeps bucketing down here. Patton taking his time. 15 metres out. Strikes it through the post. The flags are up. And Bradford edge out to 14 points to 12 here. And how important might those 2 points be come full time? And not surprisingly, Halifax have changed kickers from this kickoff after Louis Jouffre kicked out on the full dead. The last 2 ones as Keys goes a bit measured. Well taken by Lilly and brings on the Bradford runner there. Jack Bibby. And here's Skur. And it's a high tackle there from Calcott. Trying to put his weight about, but that's not the way to do it. And Halifax are just bucketing penalties here. Just gift wrapping possession to Bradford and just piggybacking upfield. 90 seconds to go here in the first half, and Bradford have one more chance to post points against Fax as Thompson winds up. Solid contact there by Mason. He's come off second best as Blackmore runs it in. Here's Lilly. Brings on Skur on the angle. Calcott tackles low down this time. Minute to go here, and Bradford have got tackles in the bag here in Halifax at 20. Here's Donaldson, steps out the challenge. Does well, James Donaldson. Put down less than 10 out. Jarrett waits at dummy half. Fires it left to Patton. Patton grooves it through. The Bradford man chasing, and Kieran Gill looks like he's over. Looks like he's got the ball down, and he has. And Kieran Gill makes all the mistakes from Halifax Pay. And with less than 30 seconds to go in this first half, Bradford extend the lead here to 18 points to 12 with a kick to come. And that could be absolutely crucial come full time here. Once more, penalties piggybacking possession for Bradford upfield, and they make Halifax pay once more as the half-time hooter goes. Halifax have scored 12 points, just a matter of how many Bradford will score after this kick from Declan Patton. taking his time once more. Blustery conditions. Patton strikes it well. It's a fantastic kick. Straight through the post. The flags are up. And after that conversion, in a back and forth game, in the pouring rain here at the Shay, it's Bradford who have the lead at half time. Halifax Panthers 12, Bradford Bulls 20. Welcome back to the second half of this Betfred Championship Round 8 clash. Derby Day clash between Halifax Panthers and Bradford Bulls. And it's our nearest and not so dearest rivals who hold the lead at half time, 20 points to 12. Despite tries from Brandon Moore and Lachlan Walmsley, Bradford hold the lead at half time. Tries from Walters, Baldwinson and Gill. Hopefully the message from Simon Grigsby simple, just cut out the errors. Cut out the errors in penalties and in possession with the ball. The game's there to be won, certainly. But Bradford thoroughly deserved the lead. But Halifax have only really been in Bradford territory twice and come away with points on both occasions, so hopefully there's a game to be won as this rain continues to fall. And Tom Holmes gets us back underway. The ball bounces and Halifax yet again just cannot handle kickoffs, both from themselves and from the Bradford Bulls. And thankfully it was Ben Kavanagh who dived on it. Shocking lack of communication there. And there's a man down here for Halifax. I think it's Jake Mason there. Oh no, it's Lachlan Walmsley, my mistake. He's only just come back from injury. Didn't like some of the treatment that he got on the floor then. As Will Calcott takes the ball up. Here's Doro. Tries to bounce off the defenders, who's put down. Just over 30 for Halifax. As Bradford just creep further forward. Test the patience of Tom Grant, but nothing given. As Lannon does well. Just shy of halfway. As Keys steps and puts it long. Holmes lets it bounce. Great chase here from Halifax. And Jim Mason puts him down on the Bradford 10. That's a brilliant kick and chase from Halifax. Now what precedent can they set in defence here, Halifax? Not a bad one, as 3 defenders put the Bradford man down. Just no penalties here for Halifax. Story of that first half is just gift piggybacking Bradford upfield. Here's Skur, always a willing runner, attracts defenders every time. But Halifax putting down on the 30. Slowing them play the ball down well. They go blind and Apo finds Gill, the latest try scorer. But Halifax putting down, 45 out. Last tackle here for Bradford. Patton just drills it low, splitting full-back and winger. And Lachlan Walmsley will collect. But it's a great chase from the Bulls. As Bodine Thompson pulls him down just over 10 metres. Here's Saltonstall. Trying to make yards here for Halifax. More. So that Woodburn all. Here's Saltonstall now. Moore goes blind. Dufresne spots an opportunity, but good tackle there by Patton. Here's McComb stepping, runs into the teeth of that Bradford defence. Last tackle here for Halifax. Moore finds Keys. Keys puts it high towards the corner. No real pressure on Blackmore. Takes it on the full. But the Halifax defence does well once more. And they put him down 15 metres out from their own line. Here's Arundel. Big contact there from Calcott. Pulsing down just shy of the 20. Here's Roberts. Met by 3 fast defenders, pulling down. Centre field. Big contact there in defence once more on that Bradford man. Here's Donaldson. Finds halfway for the Bulls with Halifax pushing back a little bit. Last tackle here for Bradford. Here's Patton once more. Charged down by Doro. Aribi Doro does well. Does well. I mean, it was so tempted to just try and run for the line, but he does well. Composure there. Just falls on the ball. And Halifax with a great opportunity early in this second half to pull some points back at Bradford. Here's Calcott. Oh, great tackle there from Bradford. The ball goes backwards. And in Dufresne, Bradford had the opportunity to dive on it, but just thought he'd be given a knock on. You play to the whistle, and that's exactly what Fax are doing. Here's Mason. Steps inside, trying to spy a gap in the defence. Tries to slither out the challenge as Jake Stay, but he's put down. 15 metres out from the line. Here's Lannon. Just goes direct, put down well by Skur. Held tight by Donaldson. Last tackle here for Fax. Brandon Moore finds Keys. Keys dribbles it through, looking for Ben Kavanagh, but it's Ben Blackmore who kicks the ball out, and it's a good result there for the Panthers, earning the repeat set. And that's what Halifax just got to show, that little bit of composure. Don't have to try and score off every set. Just spend some time in territory and the points will surely come. As Deck Patton trying to kid the referee, trying to muddy the ball, and the referee, Tom Grant's, seeing exactly what he's doing. Orders him to get another ball out of the little basket. Makes good yards from the dropout, mind you. He just brings out for Woodburn. Oh, just hand off to Doro. He's done well since he's come on Aribi Doro with ball in hand. Halifax will start the set off 35 metres from the Bradford line. Here's Lannon. Good footwork at the line, good yards from the debutant. Keys wanting the ball early. Gives it short to Calcott. Good yards there from Calcott. They fancy it blind here. Here's Keys. Oh, the option was on the inside of Woodburn. Oh, but Keys just takes a tackle there. As the South Stand, the Fax fans at South Stand raw, trying to sing the boys home over the line. Last tackle here for Halifax. What have they got here? Moore finds Keys. Little grubber through. Surely's offside from the Bradford man. Surely he's in front of the player. Nothing given from Tom Grant. And surely that should have been offside. That Bradford man certainly looked in front of the player that charged down that kick. But Halifax putting pressure on in the defence. Just no penalties now. That's better defence. They're really struggling to get out of their own 20 metre zone here, Bradford. Fax just got to be squeaky clean here. As Jack Bibby steps out the tackle, but he does well. Does Doro, Moore and Zach McComb here. Last tackle, Bradford, and they're only just out their own 20. Here's Lilly. Steps out the tackle, flies it wide to Blackmore. Bradford breaking, and Blackmore just puts it high centre field as Gill challenges. And a high tackle there from Bradford, surely. And again, nothing given from Grant, and I'm fairly certain that Gill, who challenged there, was offside from the kick, but the referee letting this game flow after a penalty riddled first half. Here's G. Runs it into the teeth of that Bradford defence. Here's Lannon. Got through a lot of work, ball in hand as the debut man. As Moore only just manages to keep hold as Keys on the fourth. Grubbers it through. Trying to do well for Holmes, and it's a high tackle given by the referee, and that is harsh. That is very, very harsh. After all the challenges that have gone in this game so far, it's certainly not one of the most obvious ones, and it's manna from heaven for Bradford. And once more, it just piggybacks this Bradford side upfield. And Blackmore will start to set off. Put down by Walmsley and Keys. Just over 40. Here's Bodine Thompson. Walmsley yet again putting him down, getting through a lot of work in defence. Blackmore Walmsley putting himself about. Here's Lilly. Flat ball to Skur. Met well in defence by Lannon. And Doro. And G in the middle there. As Bradford go left. Patton runs onto the ball, onto Holmes. Holmes, one ball out. It goes straight through the winger's hands. And that's a great result for the Bradford Bulls. A bit for Halifax there. And Halifax will get the scrum. 25 out from their own line. And will they try and attack from deep here, or will they just focus on making yards? I think the pass was forward from Holmes anyway, but no, they'll get to play the ball, as Brandon Moore makes way after a great stint from the captain, and Tom Inman, his first taste of Derby Day for the local lad, as McComb makes good yards after contact there. Inman always makes an impact off the bench. Can he do the same here? Here's Calcott. Thought about the pass to Doro, but keeps hold. Goes past halfway. Takes 2-3 Bradford men to put him down. Inman on to Kavanagh. Fax with a bit of a roll on here. Walmsley calling for the high tackle after he got penalised before. Here's Keys. On to Lannon. Lannon takes tackle 30 out from the line. Last tackle here for Halifax. Keys. Opportunity to run the defence. Chips it over the top. Transfer off to Tom Holmes, and Tom Holmes deals with it well. As Halifax will look to pen this Bradford side in the corner there. Brilliant defence there from Fax. Nearly penalised for the tip tackle, but this is much better defence from Halifax now. They just cannot concede any more penalties. As Arundel, big contact there from Mason, but Arundel rides it well. Gets past the 20. Here's Lilly. Hands it on to Walters, it looks like. Last tackle here for the Bulls, still only just out of the 20 as Lilly kicks it long, and Walmsley taps it backwards. Hands on to Woodburn Hall. And Bradford will be very, very pleased with the result of that. Brilliant kick from Lilly, and the chase. Leading well there. As Halifax only still struggling to get out their own 20. As Jufrey goes blind. McComb trying to run through. Looks to be a high tackle there, but not given by the referee. Here's Saltonstall. Short ball to Doro. Doro spins the tackle, looking for the offload. But goes down with the ball just shy of halfway. Here's Inman on to Keys. Keys kicking for the corner once again. Brilliant kick from Keys, forcing Holmes to deal with it, but it's a brilliant chase from Joe Keys himself. Leading the chase well, and Halifax looking to win this territory battle. Just grind this Bradford side down through kick pressure. Here's Roberts off his wing, trying to give his forwards some time off here. But Fax do well. Slowing to play the ball down well. Here's Baldwinston, always a willing runner. Put down by 4 Fax defenders. Just over the 30. Here's Walters, finds Patton. Patton onto Apple, the space here for Bradford. Forward pass surely, another forward pass, and that goes out in a touch. Danger signs there for Halifax, but poor execution there by Bradford. Thankfully from a Fax point of view. And Halifax will get to play the ball on halfway centre field. As this pressure is building on this Bradford line, as Will Calcott comes off the field after a great stint, and Adam Tangata comes back on. Here's Lannon to start the set for Halifax. Creeping towards the 40-metre line. Inman fires it to Keys. Keys brings on Tangata on that angle. Good run there from Tangata. Fighting for a quick play of the ball, which he gets. Inman short to Doro. Doro keeping those markers interested. But Bradford get him on his back and slow down that play of the ball. Here's Inman, shifts right, goes left. Keys, little dinky inside, and surely Woodburn Hall's taken out there. And it's a knock on anyway. As Keys covers it through again. I don't know what he's doing there. And Bradford will get a 7 tackle set there. I don't know why Joe Keys kicked through there. We had another 6 tackles there. But instead, Bradford will get a 7 tackle set. And a big missed opportunity there for Halifax. As Blackmore plays the ball. And there's Bibby. Takes 4th. They're still going, Bibby, making loads of yards after contact. Past halfway for Bradford. Lilly goes blind to Thompson. Thought about the pass, but holds on. Put down by Kavanagh and Tangata there. Thompson looking for the penalty, nothing given. As Jowett finds Baldwinson on the angle. Put down by 3 Fax men there. Bradford entering the Fax's 20. Tackles here is the grubber through, and Woodburn Hall does well. But that's a great result for Bradford there. Turn the ball over. Halifax having to go 90 metres. Here is Mason. Tries to find a gap. Takes a tackle less than 10 metres out from his own line. Here's Saltonstall. This Bradford defence is really quick off the line. Both in marker on the defensive line. Very skinny 10 it looks like, but nothing given from the referee here. Inman, short to Lannon. Lannon does well, finds his front. Can he get played ball? He does. As Inman finds Keys. Keys is it there? But Tom Holmes does well. Catches it on the full. Looking to counter attack here, but he's got put down just over his own 40-metre line. No score yet. The second half. Still Halifax 12, Bradford 20. As Lewis Roberts finds the halfway for Bradford. There must be a forward pass again from dummy half from Lilly, but nothing given from the referee. Kieran Gillies plays the ball. Here's Patton, runs across field, brings on Baldwinson. Will just take his tackle 35 metres out centre field. Here's Walters, dummies. Put down by 2 fast defenders. Last tackle here for Bradford. And they'll go blind here. Will the Bulls. Patton puts it high. Not necessarily deep. As Bradford knock on there. No advantage there. And Halifax will get the play the ball 10 metres out from their own line. But once more, Bradford will be happy with that result. Just keeping us pending our own corner there. Here's Saltonstall. Looking for a quick play of the ball, he gets it. Inman jumps out from dummy half. Makes good yards for Fax. Jouffre waits at dummy half. Goes blind. Finds McComb. McComb trying to step through the challenges. Nearly gets out, but is put down by Walters. Here's Lannon. Attracts 3 Bradford defenders. He's still moving forward, is Lannon. Good yards there. past halfway. Here's Murray onto the field, finds Keys, early kick again, but Tom Holmes reads it well. And it's another penalty given there. And again, I'm not too sure why he's given that. Joe Keys shows his frustration at that decision. It's a contact sport, and I didn't see anything wrong with that contact there. But it just gives Bradford even more opportunities to get out of their own danger zone here. And someone's getting the marching orders here. Ben Kavanagh, it is, getting a sin bin. Whether it's for dissent, I'm not too sure, but Ben Kavanagh gets sin binned with just over 20 minutes to go here. And Bradford will have a numerical advantage as well as a points advantage here. Lilly from dummy half finds Baldwinson. Good defence there from Halifax. From Lannan and G. Here's Jowett. Short ball to Thompson. Well put down by Keys. Held out by Murray. Here's Jowett. He's moved from dummy half to half back. Looks like Lilly's going in at acting half here. As Bradford line up left and right. Lilly brings on. I think that's Walters short there. Last tackle here for Bradford. Lilly finds Patton. Crossfield kick, looking for Gill, but finds nothing but knocking the ball dead. And Halifax will get a much needed 7 tackle set here. As they just need to pick up the pace here, Halifax a bit. Just looking a bit sluggish. When we picked up the pace, we've looked good and threatened, but just seem a bit tired at the moment, the Fax. As Woodburn Hall makes some good yards there. Inman jumps out from dummy half, trying to sponsor lazy markers, but well put down there by Apo. Just shy of halfway. Here's Murray, short ball to Tangata. Well met there by Lilly, helped out by Thompson. Put down just shy of the 40 here for Fax. Inman fires it to Keys. Keys short to Lannan. Lannan still going. Eventually put down by Bradford defence, 25 metres out from the line. Here's Keys. Short to Murray. He's got a bit of space here, Dan Murray. Looks to be a bit of a high challenge there after contact. Here's Inman. Last tackle here for Fax as Keys kicks across looking for Walmsley. Walmsley jumps so it goes back. And Lannan, Jake Mason. Jake the Snake goes over for the try. And Halifax strike back. And it's game well and truly on here, the Shay. As Jake the Snake Mason profits from his good mate, Lachlan Walmsley tapping the ball back. And with 19 minutes to go here. Halifax Panthers are well and truly back in this game. .16 with a kick to come, and hopefully Joe Keys will turn this 4-6. And the 12-man Panthers strike back here. Joe Keys knows how important this kick is to bring Faxton 2 points here. And he's missed it. I was just about to say it was practicing those before the game and nailed everyone, but in the heat of the game, that's where even the best goal kickers can pull it. So the score remains Halifax 16, Bradford 20. 17 minutes to go here. Game well and truly on. And Keys just struck it too well. Holmes gets us back underway, goes centre field, and not necessarily deep, and Woodburn Hall collects and will find the 30 metre line now. Inman finds Murray. Good yards there from Murray. Tries to get the quick play of the ball. Inman finds Woodburn Hall on Tangata. Trying to make yards there, but the ball put down by Thompson and Baldwinson. Inman goes right to Jufrey, brings on G, keeping those defenders inside interested. Here's Inman, on to Dan Murray. Dan Murray, great yards there. This Bradford defence not moving up. There's a quick play of the ball as Tom Inman breaks through, on to Keys. Keys chips over, looking for Walmsley again, and it's a good result there. Even though it's not a try, they'll trap Bradford in this corner. Great set after points there for Halifax. Can they force this mistake from this Bradford side? All to play for here, just over a quarter of an hour to go. Bradford play the ball 10 metres out from their own line as Apo bounces off the challenger Matty G. This Panthers defence hunting, but they've got to keep the discipline here. They cannot concede penalties as Gill runs into a wall of blue and white. Slowing to play the ball down as well. Here's Baldwinson, great contact there by Murray. And Bradford only just out of the 20 as Patton shapes the kick, dummies, but he does well, still breaking through his pattern, but well marshalled by the Panthers defence. Nice little option there by the halfback. Here's Donaldson, fresh onto the field and does really well, does James Donaldson. That's a fantastic run by the ex-Bradford man on dual reg from Leeds, and Patton will just grubber it through. That's a great kick, and Woodburn Hall will just see it into touch. But that was a fantastic relieving run from James Donaldson. Turning an average set into a brilliant set for Bradford, and they've just had that bit about them when it counts so far of Bradford. But Halifax still down to 12 at the moment, with Ben Cameron and the sin bin are dealing with it well as Tangata starts to set off for Fax. Inman waits at dummy half, goes blind to Zach McComb. We'll run it straight and direct. Tries to get a quick play of the ball. Here's Jufrey. Finds Murray flat. Tries to twist out a tackle of Walters, but takes his tackle. Here's Inman. On to Jufrey. Brings on G on the angle. He finds nothing but Baldwinson waiting for him there. Inman kicks from dummy half. Trying to split the winger and fullback. It bounced a few times. It's a great kick there. It's fantastic chase from Mason and Walmsley, joined by Keys. Great kick and chase there from Fax. As the number 20 runs in, Billy Jowett. Centre field for Bradford. Bradford making 2 good yards here. Through Tom Holmes. Here's Bodine Thompson. Trying to poke his nose through. Put down there by Tangata. And he concedes a 6 again. That's criminal from Tangata. Didn't need to do that at all. And Bradford have a golden opportunity to extend their lead here and possibly win this game. Full set on Halifax's danger zone here as Patton finds Jowett. On to Holmes. Holmes short to Arundel. Tries to twist out the challenger Walmsley. But Walmsley does well. Helped out there by Lannon, I think it is. Here's Jowett. On to Donaldson, who's run a couple of minutes ago. Set up a really good position for Bradford. And they're in a good position now. Less than 10 out. Lilly fires out to Patton. They've got bodies in motion here. Short ball. And Bradford are in. They carved the opportunity out brilliantly. And with just over 10 minutes to go here, Bradford go 8 points up. And is that the try that will prove decisive here? Brilliant short ball. It's Tom Holmes out the back who finishes it off. And the way Deck Patton's kicking tonight, that could be decisive. As Bradford finally make the numerical advantage count. And all the noise you can hear in the moment is those of the Bradford fans. Very subdued Shay at the moment in terms of Halifax, as Ben Kavanagh making his way back on after his sin bin in. And Will Calcott is coming back on in terms of substitution. Here's Patton to potentially put the game out of Fax's reach here. Strikes it well, the flags are up. And Patton's 5th goal of the game puts the score out. Halifax 16, Bradford 26. Just over 10 minutes to go here. What have Halifax got left here? Looks like they're shaping up for a short kick-off. And they are, as Dufresne goes short, looking for Walmsley, but he goes straight into the arms of Lewis Roberts. And Bradford will start the set 45 metres from their own line. 35 metres, sorry. Here's Thompson. Finds Kavanagh fresh onto the field. Here's Baldwinson. Lilly jumping at dummy half has sped things up for Bradford somewhat. Here's Blackmore. Here's Jowett. Finds Donaldson. This trio of Leeds dual edges have certainly made an impact for Bradford tonight. Here's Patton. Early in the tackle count, puts it high. Woodburn Hall takes it well. And Bradford will just look to see this game out. Less than 10 to go. You feel that Halifax, if we've got any chance of winning this game, need to score very, very soon. As the referee don't give a penalty, just tells him to play his ball. Here's McComb. Steps back inside, but met well by Donaldson and Appo. Here's Calcott on to Keys. Finds Mason. But great sliding defence from Bradford there. As Mason, just shy of halfway, will play the ball. Here's Keys. Out to Dufresne. Dufresne, dummies, try to step through, but good defence from Bradford. Last tackle here. On halfway, Keys will try and put it high to Spiral. Bomb going everywhere, but Tom Holmes does really well. He's been fantastic at the back for Bradford tonight as Tom Holmes. As Walters takes the ball in yet again. Here's AJ Taus fresh onto the field. Don't think he's been on. AJ Wallace even, my mistake. Does well for his first carry. Here's Baldwinson, who's done really well. Bradford calling for an high tackle yet again. Every time they've called for one, it seems to be given, but not this time. Last tackle here for the Bulls. He'll go to Patton, and Patton will put his own bomb up, looking for the mistake, but Saltonstall deals with it well. And Halifax will start the set off just outside the 20. Here's Woodburn Hall looking for a gap in defence, but nothing given as the door shuts by this Bradford defence. Here's Inman, finds Keys, brings on Cavan on the angle, trying to spy a gap there, but this Bradford defence calls of a flop there, not given. Calcott goes direct, makes some good yards there, Will Calcott. Inman shakes left and goes right to Jufrey. Jufrey out of the back to Woodburn Hall, finds McComb. McComb tries to step out the challenger, Kieran Gill. Tries to push him out in a touch, but McComb takes his tackle. Last tackle here for Fax. Jufrey, crossfield kick looking for Walmsley, but finds Ben Blackmore. Blackmore's got broken the other way. He's away, is Blackmore. Mason chasing him, but Blackmore deals with it really well. Steps inside. And that's a great result for Bradford. And Bradford will just look to see this game out now. No fancy stuff. As Wallace makes yards centre field. Lily jumps out of dummy half, finds Donaldson. As George Flanagan comes onto the field for the last 6 or so minutes here. Had a bit of a cameo to rub salt into the wounds maybe. Last tackle here for Bradford. Flanagan goes for Patton. Little dink over top, crossfield. Oh, and it's knocked on by Saltonstall, and Bradford will have another 6 tackles here. And is that the game gone there? As Bradford will just trundle it up, looking to just bust tackles. Spy lays defence as George Flanagan looks to twist it over, but he's put down by that Fax defence. They're lining up deep on this right hand side. Patton buys it out. Here's Lily, short to Appo, and he's away, and Jake Mason's away. Jake Mason, he's going to streak away to score under the post, and is this the opportunity for Fax to come back and win this game? Jake Mason scored his 2nd try of the game, his 5th of the season, and we're just under 5 minutes to go here. Fax had a lifeline, an absolute lifeline here. And how important is that missed Joe Keys conversion and that penalty goal from Dick Patton in the first half going to prove to be, as Bradford are going to delay this kick as much as possible. Joe Keys belts the ball through to convert, and 4.5 minutes to go here. It's Halifax 22, Bradford 26, and all to play for here. Well, curse the commentator thought that mistake from Saltonstall was the game gone, but and also said that Bradford won't try anything fancy. They did, and he went over to Mason, who raced 90 metres to score untouched. And this game definitely isn't done. Derby Day never is. Holmes, brilliant kickoff, well dealt with by Joe Keys somehow, and Walmsley. It was a fantastic kickoff from Tom Holmes, who's had a brilliant game for Bradford. Could say he's the best non-Leeds player on the field. Here's Doro. Makes good yards there, Ibidoro, but put on his back by the Bradford defence. Test the pace to Tom Grant. Here's Inman. On to Keys. Keys trying to step out of the challenge. Hands off to Woodburn Hall. Woodburn Hall making yards. And Halifax finding something deep within him to finish this game off. Here's Keys. Goes across field. Finds Dufresne. Dufresne short to G. G trying to bounce the defenders off. Last tackle here for Fax. Inman fires it to Keys and it's probably going to come this way. It does. High challenge looking for Walmsley. Oh, it's well taken there by Jowett. Fantastic play. Brilliant take under pressure. But 3 minutes to go here. Still loads of time as Halifax once more putting pressure on this defence. But it's another penalty needlessly given by Halifax. And that is the story of the whole game. Just when Halifax needed to be squeaky clean, they give away a needless penalty. And that could well be the game. As Bradford will take an ace to get this set. Halifax will probably get one more set, maybe two. But they've just got to force field position here. But Bradford will have this set. And I think even more than last time, they'll just run this clock down. Nothing fancy, and they'll just drill it to touch. Here's Baldwinson. Taking the ball up well. Here's Donaldson again. Been brilliant for Bradford today. Doro, they tackle well. Here's Patton, brings on Wallace on the angle. Last tackle here for Bradford. He goes to Patton. They'll grubber it through. Asking Woodburn Hall to take in. It's a brilliant kick there. Asking Halifax to go 95 metres here to win the game. And not surprising, Tom Holmes is stuck. He stayed at full back here. Halifax look to spread it wide. They've got men on the overlap here. Here's Mason. Mason out to Wolseley. Wolseley. Wolseley's away. Wolseley's up the touchline. Steps inside. And again, Wolseley's still going. Nearly got the ball out there. 70 seconds to go here at the Shay. Here's Keys. Finds Dufresne. They've got men on that right hand side as well. Halifax to find it. Here's McComb. McComb tries to start a challenge, but brilliant tackle from Gill. Saltonstall finds Dufresne unconventionally. Dufresne wants to go blind, but brilliant tackle there by Wallace. Last tackle here, signalled by the referee. Here it is. Key steps out, challenge on to Murray. Murray still going. Out back. Oh, and it goes to the Bradford man. And that is the game, surely. 30 seconds to go. And they'll take an absolute age. Take that. Oh, that's a fantastic tackle there. Big contact there by Matty G. And Bradford take a tackle here. Less than 10 seconds to go. I don't think he'll even get to this play of the ball. They will. And Jordan Lilly will just run away from the defenders. Will die with the ball. And that's the game. A fantastically entertaining game in a local derby. But unfortunately, from Halifax perspective, it's a defeat for the Panthers. So many opportunities to win. And you could say we're our own worst enemies and gifted this Bradford side the win, but credit to Bradford, they took the chance as well and defended like their lives depended on it. And despite tries from Lachlan Walmsley, Brandon Moore and Jake Mason with a brace, it's Bradford who tries from Walters and Baldwinson, the two Leeds dual reg, and Gill and Tom Holmes, and Declan Patton's goal kicking proving crucial as the game finishes here. Halifax Panthers 22, Bradford Bulls 26.